Welcome to the eTourism video on how to create a Twitter profile. The first step will be to load twitter.com. So simply type that into your address bar and load the new Twitter interface. On the right hand side you'll see an area for sign in. If you've got an existing account you can sign in here. For today's exercise we're going to be signing up with a new account. So click the sign up button. Next you need to enter the relevant information to create the profile. Your full name, if you're creating a personal profile, your full name will be your name, i.e. my name is Brian Marsh. If you're creating an account for a business, for example if I wanted to create one for Hotel eTourism, mine would be Hotel eTourism. I would then select, I can separate that, I would then select a username, and for the purpose of this it would be Hotel eTourism. It'll now check to see if this username is available. I've actually already used Hotel eTourism, so let's try Hotel IFU. Nope, that's gone also. Let's try eTourism Hotel. Okay, eTourism Hotel is available. I then need to enter a password. So, enter a password. I then need to enter an email address. Now the email address needs to be unique. You cannot use an email address for an account, Twitter account that you've already used before. So I'm going to enter eTourism Hotel. Here's bmarsh plus hotel at team.ifu.com.au. Okay, let others find me by email address. Yes, I'm going to agree to the terms and services. I can proceed with creating the account, or if I want to receive email from Twitter, I can leave that checked. I don't want to receive email from Twitter, so I'm going to create the account. I then need to enter the capture information. And our Twitter account has been set up. Twitter now gives you some options to find other people that are on Twitter. So step 1 of 3, browse interests. To get started, select the topics you're interested in. Find a few people you want to hear from, then follow them. When you follow someone, each time they tweet, you'll see their tweets on your Twitter homepage. They are notified that you are following them and will be displayed on your public profile. You can follow or unfollow resource sources at any time. So, it already knows my location as being Australia. I'm interested in the travel sector, so I can click the travel sector and I can go ahead and start following people. So Twitter here is suggesting the people that you should follow. You don't necessarily need to follow these people, but to get started you might follow a few people. Go ahead and follow people that Twitter finds interesting. Great. Now that I've done that, I can proceed to the next step, which will be to find my friends. So if you have an existing contacts address book, you can go ahead and upload those contacts. You might have a LinkedIn account, a Gmail account, Yahoo, AOL, Hotmail, and Messenger. For the purpose of this demonstration, we won't be uploading our contacts. The next step is search. So, who are you looking for? I'm going to do a search for myself, Brian Marsh. And there I am. So, I'm going to follow Brian Marsh. Once I've selected the people I wanted to follow, the next step is the completion of setting up your Twitter account. Great. So now that we've set up a Twitter account, I'm just going to quickly give you an overview of the Twitter interface. This is Twitter's new interface. It has recently changed. You'll notice that this here is your timeline or your news feed. These are the people that we chose to follow before, and that their tweets have come back. So there's a tweet of myself that I entered before, Virgin America, MSNBC Travel, Virgin America, MSNBC Travel, United Airlines. So these are the people that we're following. As they tweet, it is going to display in my timeline. So from the timeline, I'm able to reply to people. Take Heather Poole, for example. If I wanted to reply to Heather about one of her tweets, I would select Reply. It would then open a new window. There's actually two addresses, Heather Poole and Martha Stewart, in that tweet. So when I hit reply, it came back saying I'm going to reply to both. I only want to reply to Heather Poole, and I'm going to add something about great tweet. Thank you. When sending that tweet, Heather Poole, when she logs onto her Twitter account, in her mentions, she'll see that eTourism Hotel has now sent her a tweet. Mentions. If someone sends a tweet and includes eTourism Hotel in one of their tweets, those tweets will appear here. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to send a tweet from my phone and include eTourism Hotel in the tweet. Okay, so it's been sent from my iPhone. Let's do a refresh here. And now there was a tweet. Brian Marsh tweeted, "Hey there, eTourism Hotel, welcome to Twitter." Because eTourism Hotel was included in the tweet, it is showing up under my mentions. So retweets are tweets that have been sent by you but retweeted, as in forwarded, by people that are following you. At the moment, because this is a test account that we've just set up, there have been no retweets. Searches, you haven't had any saved searches. So a search, if I wanted to do a search for people or Twitterers talking about Gold Coast accommodation, I can use the search bar at the top. I can then save this search. If I go back home, go to my saved searches, and you'll see a saved search for Gold Coast accommodation. We'll discuss Twitter search in another video. Now, lists are a great way of organizing people. If you could imagine, we're only following 15 people at the moment, but within time you could be following hundreds of people. You might want to create different lists, and when you follow people, you add people to those lists. A list might be for travel, another list might be for prospects. So when you find people to follow, you may add them. When you're following them, you may add them to a list. This is a great way of keeping a Twitter account organized. So that concludes our demonstration video of how to create a Twitter account. Thank you very much for your time. For more marketing information, please visit etourism.com.au/blog.